shall call it no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. Confirm. Settings should be fine. Midday 5.5. Murders on. Extreme short. I'm going to keep it on extreme. We will figure out the snail later. Before we actually start, I did have another thought. The bingo setup we have right now is good for solo runs, and possibly with the goal changes from last time where we eliminated the after escalation, it could be possible to have full board runs. I will have to have a longer and more focused time to do that, but it's possible we can do full board bingo at some point with these boards. I'm going to keep doing 3 lines for now because I still haven't heard back from that marathon. I'm assuming I won't until mid-January, but we will wait on that. The other thought was, if other people do start getting into this game and we had a lockout bingo, we would need another set of goals, and we can bring back some of the other goals that were too spicy for this specifically. So there would be effectively 2 different goal sets. Very similar, definite overlap, but they wouldn't all need to be the exact same. It would be easier to put in other things. I don't know if it would be co-op bingo possible as well, where one person does this and another completes that. There's a lot of things there, but we'd have to actually have somebody else into the game. And I know there is interest, it's just actually coordinating time across time zones, etc. as well. Let's get this generation started. Reveal the board. I mentioned the generator. If you ever want to run this yourself, in the description below my YouTube video, there is always a link to the bingo setup stuff. So this board, we have business concern, arrest warrant, tail and acquire, photography. Photography in the corner, nice. 3 unlisted side jobs, okay. Major case. I like that everything is possible now, and I get to pick which I want to do. Because there is no specific things that we're trying to avoid doing now. 10,000 crows, I guess, is a lot, but if we're going for the 3 side jobs, both of those take a while, though, so I'll probably avoid the left 2 columns. So the right 3 columns might work. Top row's pretty okay. The bottom one is fairly quick. So the bottom row, right column, and top row seem like they're the fastest, and we're about to start. Entering, no! Okay. Whoa, that looks like the hotel. Town hall with the spikes? No. Diner. Wrong side of the diner. Interest our diner layout, how it actually cuts the wall. Open up! I got here too quick. They're supposed to open at noon. Game starts at noon. Everybody's running to work. I see sell a watch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you. Diamonds. Good chunk of money to start. Don't need that. How are you not open yet? Pawn shop. huge, 2 grand to start. Sell a trophy. I would have to grab that here. I think 4321. What are these codes? Sync file. I can gift that to somebody because that's silly. I stole a door key. I don't know if that's in our list. Whoa, okay. You should not have been able to see that. You only noticed when I stepped away. Enter a building without the main entrance? Do I have any of these things? Every stop on an elevator. I can do that right now. This is a tiny one. I missed. So it's every stop on the elevator. I have not barged a door open, but I have watch trophy. I took a diamond. I don't see that in here. We should be good to go in there now. Assuming I can find my way back. It's right there. I'm like that I'm actually being able to identify buildings from the outside better now. Does this guy not work here anymore? Another 1,000 from a diamond. Sell our trophy. Where did I see that? Down here. I'm gonna keep the vial to give to somebody. Gonna buy our camera. If I need to get into somebody's house, I can gift them the thingy. Arrest was not on here. We have unlisted sides. Cheating partner. Business concern? Yes. 1,000 should be easy. Cheating partner. Photography with community. Business concern. Interceptor. Whoops. That. Photograph of wearer briefcase. Multi-step is annoying, but thank you. That's literally on the other side of the diner. Neat. Unless it's on this side, because sometimes it points through the wall. Why is that person screaming help? Are they trapped in the corner and panicking? That sucks for them. What's your code? Five, 6, 6, 7. This has been a silly start. That's all we needed. Get through here. I have space for the briefcase. There. Ruby for the black market. Hi, Lucifer. You can give sync disk. Boop. Okay. Town hall. Do you have any things I can doink? Kaizen V-Love. Tempting. I would need to find the sync clinic very quickly. Security system, is that a thing? Because I got it. Trace a phone call. Okay. Print of email. There would be one here. That was the wrong one. Yippee! Where is that? I just saw it. Ah, okay. I cannot read today, it's fine. Where's our sync clinic? Okay, there's one. How you two doing today? Morning, evening, whichever have you. Install, thank you. Upgraded sync disk, which is 5 things. Excellent. We have an unknown citizen with a phone number, so I have to trace a phone call anyways. Muscular green eyes. At this phone number. French restream for the GDQ? Hell yeah. I should go back to the diner for this phone call, honestly. Because that's the easiest one to trace from. They've got a free back room. I have 6 picks. I don't have enough picks. I need to go back this way to buy more picks. Lots of bad choices on my part. Ah! Lucifer! I just said stop wasting money on subscriptions. There's much better places to put your money in. Your face is a Merry Christmas. God damn it. Bloodhound tracker. Oh, hey, we're at the diner again. Okay, we need to photograph this person, which means tracing a phone call, which is neat because it's one of our tiles anyways. Okay, it is 12:56. Excellent. Rain fog yesterday, warm, stream exploded. Ooh. Yeah, that looks like a kind of intense game. That might actually do it. Not might actually. Would explain it. Outgoing. Writer expects to Cleveland building. At timestamp. I've run directly by the pawn shop again. It's good that you're actually getting to work with the restream teams as well and not just your couch. Did I already do the things I needed? I needed a watch. Is somebody here to sell it to? Sell pocket watch, yes. Briefcase, yes. Got our inventory back again. So this one's Cleveland. Basement, get the phone thingy, which is usually, oh, different layout than I expected. But it would still be right here free. It's a good thing we bought the extra padlocks. Or lockpicks, not padlocks. Call logs 55 to 402. Also to 402. It's the only room that matters. And that's trace a phone call. We're all on the same team, stands for the restream teams, are friendly and accommodating. Yeah! Of course, it's on the other side of the same building. And it's a chopped up one in a funny shape. I hate these ones. Oh my god. It is not connected at all. Here we go. That was terrible. Why would they do this? Nobody's home. Barge door in. Ooh, multi-lasers. Marlon Henry. There's a second person here. So it's one of these two. Muscular green eyes, I think was our hint. Muscular gray eyes. So without a picture of these two, unfortunately. Dang it, missing person. I was hoping to actually solve this one. Did I mark barge a door? I did not. Whoops. It's making me click those to get the full info. Stole coffee. Office, bathroom. No office? It would be back behind this. Which of course has nothing relevant. Need to break into this, which means getting through these, which means not getting tagged by a laser as I sit here. 9114. It's the other password. Did they have a computer? I'm not seeing a computer because they have. There it is. 5 up or 9114. That's gonna hit me. I don't know if boxes work the way I think they do. Alright, I have their faces. Photograph Marlon, who works at Mint. So they should be at work. I should be able to just walk in, take their picture. That's the wrong one. I missed the elevator, unfortunately. Person handling fresh file Hades 2 runner. Specifics, things changed since submission. Hell yeah. What did I steal? Coffee. Neat. Controller's plugged in. That was my disconnect sound, don't worry about it. Hey you. What do you mean password? It's a street vendor. Can I give you a password? No. You're just a dick. There you go. Hot dog. So we got our street vendor as well. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. Okay. Not quite our 9 goals yet, but we are doing great on time for this. And we do have the angle, so if I go for the right 2... There they are. Bingo, resolve, target. You. So I can go hand this in now. Four unique buffs. I would need to sleep to get the last one. If I rent a hotel suite, I can go in and do that immediately. Because I still have those 3 from just eating. I need the arms dealer permission. I got the black market code of Ruby. $102. Whoops. There you go. That should be our photography. I forget where the hotel was. It's that. Hotel, hotel, hotel. Why is everything frozen? It's just straight up frozen. There we go. That's the slums. Wait, is there no hotel? No, that is the hotel. Okay, it's just got a weird hole in the side that made me think it was the slums. Trick my brain, why don't you? Is that another pawn shop? No. Hotel kitchen. Got it. We needed a suite. $805. So I'm going to check this, and we will wait until I actually get in the sleep to make sure the food and drink stays active until we get the 4 buffs. Myron, please. 5. There's our 4th buff. We can get up. So we need to gramophone. There's probably one in that room. Heck. If I bribe someone in vendor types, full stinky, that's 2 rows right there. I'm not getting the major case, so I could do business concern or the right column. I tried. We need a job now, right? Theft, business concern. I have that in my list already. One of these was fairly easy. 102 Cleveland has a reward. What was the reward for this? Community, don't care about that. Call. They just gave me the person's name. Starts with a K. Kubo S. 403 Murphy. I need to buy a sword, stinky, bribe someone. Vendor types. Okay, so vendor types. We've done the vending machine. We've done a street vendor. I did the black market. So there would still be a couple extra around. Pawn shop we did. Why is there a poem in here? There's nothing I needed. Shoot. Pharmacy or St. Clinic. The arms dealer if I can get into it, but I don't exactly need that because we're not doing the 3 side jobs or major case. Of course there's another laser in here. They have a gramophone though, so that's a goal. Which is 12, I believe. God damn. Bathroom. Of course there's another one in here. $9586. Gun, silencer, letter, final notice, threatening. Nothing in there. That was extremely close to my face. Employment agreements, I know where they work now, and the letter's most likely there. Weaver Parade Partners. What else do we have left? Bribe someone, purchase, sword, stinky. That looks like a factory wall. I don't know if that's true, it just looks like it. Oops. I have the Bloodhound tracker already. Purchasing a residence wouldn't be too hard. I don't think. 9450. I do not have inventory. And of course, no close by dumpsters. I don't actually need to track anyone, so... Please don't backfire. It's gonna backfire. Weeblitz. I want to steal that diamond. Another diamond worth stealing. God damn it. They're sitting directly on it, so I can't interact with it. Haha! Take that, Viblio Games. There's an envelope. And lots of weapons. I need to place this. How'd you miss? Fuck. I was outside before I died, but I think I died. So we're gonna actually just reload. I think I accidentally changed my microphone. I did. Double clicking on the save doesn't reload it. You have to actually hit the button. Heck. I don't know how they turned around instantly and caught me there. Oh, we might have made this too fast by eliminating the guaranteed shitty things that we didn't always want to do, or always didn't want to do. There's still 2 that will take a long time, So I guess I got lucky on everything else here? Because 3 unlisted side jobs would be the retirement. That one's always long. Resolving a major case is the long version of that, because the other would just be collecting mementos. We don't necessarily have to fully resolve it. So there's 2 we avoid. Instead of 3, I guess I could avoid till and acquire, but it's not as bad as before. I think we just got extremely lucky with this seed. The fact that we're so close to ending under half an hour. Which might actually be bad for my marathon submission estimate of 1:15. 9450. See, that didn't do anything. And we got the diamond. Got the diamond. And we have the open space, so we can take this letter and get out before anything actually happens. Throw it into the sea, really? Is that our pawn shop? That looks like a pawn shop. Hi. Why do you need a password now? Why does everyone suddenly need a password? Wait, what? I threw it into the sea. It gave me a check for saying throw it into the sea. There we go. Oh, wet debuff. Purchase vendor types. Correct. Forgot that. This should be our business concern. Oh, we did the Bloodhound tracker as well. Business concern. No extra word. Excellent. Confirmed. Good. We don't need this. I don't need any of these. Okay. Obtain a sword, purchase a residence, bribe someone. Hey, what's your name? Money for your name. Money for your name. Money for your name. Hello, bribing. Okay, this is a sync clinic. Of course, the person to purchase from isn't here. Unfortunate. I never saw an arms dealer hint. We had street vendor, vending machine. Why does everybody need a password? What the hell? Street vendor, vending machine. I know I had another one. I forget what it was. But now we have a restaurant. Uh-oh. Brain lapsing. Pawn shop. We did the pawn shop, right. Pharmacy. Noodle shop I said was different, but there's also a hardware store here. That's clearly different. Because it's arguable that the noodle shop and restaurant are different. Wait. Why did that person call me a rat? We're not in rat mode. I have the legs. And I can't climb walls. Buy a... Oh, you also sell that. Neat. $1 screwdriver. Confirm. Now I can screw someone in the driver, which would be our 5 vendor types. I'm fairly certain. You know what? There's a bar here. We'll do that too, just to be confirmed, because I've lost count. Oh, I don't have inventory, and I don't want to throw a diamond. I tried to buy, did we have... No evidence, just the loan shark? That's unfortunate. What's next? Obtain a sword, purchase a residence. I can purchase a residence here. There's your phone. There is no residence. For sale. Okay. Noodle shop it is. You're sorry? Poseidon is pleased. I gave them paper and they're raining on us. Wait, does Poseidon control rain or just the sea? Damn, these are expensive. I just need to purchase one. I don't need to do anything special with it. Let's go. Okay. It's right here. Neat. Rain and storms. Demeter. Correct. Okay, we have purchased a residence and entered it. That's 2 lines, and if we get stinky, it's over, so we don't even need to worry about selling for inventory. And there's a double basement here. Hell yeah. Easy 35 minutes. Also Leopard. We can keep going for full board. But this will be our mark for the... Goddamn. 3409. And now we need to find... So we're gonna keep going and see how long it takes for a full board. Gun shop should be open. I would have to resolve the major case though, and I don't like the kidnapping. You know what? We're gonna keep trying to do as much as we can. I'm gonna leave those 2 to last because they just take so long, but... I can unpause the timer late. Actually, I can unpause it now. We know we're done at 3409. It's been long enough that you can see that as a... I don't want to unpause it then, because I'd have to manually overwrite to save it properly at the end. Is there a better way to do this that I'm not thinking of? To both save the splits and be able to keep going with the timer. I think I just have to resume it by unsplitting, and then at the very end, after we save, I revert it down to 3409. But a 3409, holy shit. That is way too dang good. The heckle? Oh, there's 2 more buildings. Save, split, exit, start a timer, artificially add the 3409. But we've been running since then, so I would still need to unpause it right now by unsplitting to see how long it's been going. If I had paused immediately when I ended, maybe, but I did not smart. I never did smart. Is that a second sync clinic? Funny. Retime it afterwards. It's okay. I can unsplit, and then afterwards, when I'm saving splits, I can adjust it down to 3409. It'll work. I've done it that way before. This one is gun shop. Excellent. Password is Leopard. Arms permission. What do you mean gonna need the password? I just gave it to you. That's a lot of ammo and gun and armor. I don't like how they're still asking me for password though. Arrest, tail, sword. I'm gonna run to the pawn shop, save quit. Actually, we never found the black market. That could be here too, and we know it's ruby. It's not here. Means it's down here, likely. It's fine. Pawn shop works. And hopefully by save reloading it fixes them to actually talk to me. I did already save reload once. I was in hospital when I reloaded, so that might do some funny things with the save. They could have shortcut the actual saving mechanic, which is why it takes so long. We need the 10K, so getting these 2 diamond sales is important for us. Quick save, load, quick save when we're outside in the street with no threat on us. Hopefully this refreshes them. Because that's multiple random people asking for a password now. And one after we had successfully given a password. All 3 lines use the bottom right corner, and the photography is the first thing I did. You asked for the password last time. God damn it. Why are you like this? Do I need to do a crime to refresh your brain? Of course. You shut off the lights. Nope. You're gonna be like that. Okay, and we bought a fairly expensive apartment. I don't think we're gonna hit the 10K with this now that I can't sell anything. I would have to wait long enough for them to refresh, which is not ideal in any way. Stacking diamonds, let's go. Door wide open, no one will touch them. I have the camera, which I need for tail and acquire, so we'll see if we can get that first. Apparently jumping made that person mad. I still have the stinky, which is not good. Photography we did. Arrest 1350. 1750. Humiliation is a quick one. We'll deal with those after. Photography. Demo. Do you give me the person's name? Unknown Delta Plant. Which is unfortunately a multi. Skinny, 12, no glasses. Yes, facial hair. That is not a good amount to go on. Is there a towel in here? Hand dryer? Dry. Still stinky, which doesn't help. This one kinda sucks for an arrest. What was the other one? Short brown hair. High blood pressure on the 8th floor. Four rooms, high blood pressure. That's going to be a pain in the butt to find as well. Both of these suck for arrests, and there's no tail in acquire. Neither. Do here, and then we can go up to the town hall afterwards because we'll need to buy cuffs regardless. $2K is a lot. Stolen item. What did you give me? Murphy Heights. Scientist initial X works in Murphy Heights, so no, that's even worse. The 8th floor one wasn't bad to go off of. Better than this Delta Plant. Should probably do something about this kidnap case as well before things get worse. If I had still kept the Bloodhound tracker, it would be easier, but I did use it. Beauty is nice. Multiple arrest cases. Makes sense that they are all here. 303 Jasmine. Okay, that's probably the easy one. Partner name's Mio, so that literally knocks it out right to you. Initial C, telephone number. Except the telephone's not listed here. What? Oh, telephone none. Thank you. So it's a homeless person. We're not doing that. That's just chaos. This person, we could trace the phone call back, but this one we already have the address at Jasmine Hotel. So we need cuffs to arrest them, and we will need Bloodhound tracker, briefcase. And I'm gonna regret all of this, so don't worry. 303 Jasmine. And we're stinky, so we're not going to be able to hide. They can smell us coming. As gross as that is. Because we accepted several arrest warrants, it opens up space on the boards too, so it's more likely a tail and acquire will be able to spawn. There needs to be space for it to be put on the board. partner name is Mio. Or Mia. Hard to see. Yes, your name is personal. It identifies you, so you're the partner. Can I come in? Excuse me. Handcuffs? Shashawan. Shashawn Savoy. Okay. Street stall vendor. That's gross. But I know the time they end at, so we can come back here later, I guess. Very unfortunate. So we will try and push this kidnap. I can close these other ones, make sure I'm closing the correct one. "8:30, they're done, so it's an hour and a half. That's plenty of time to try and figure out this major case. "802 Fitzgerald. And very stinky, unfortunately. I have blood brief handcuff. All of the things needed for the thing. Hopefully. I have not obtained a sword, unfortunately. Because if I obtained that, that would instantly lock in the line. But it would be very nice to keep it when I actually have to confront the kidnapped person. Suspect. I have a theory that I screwed up the actual tracking part of it last time. So that's why it never ever appears. I need to be very specific in how I do it because I'm pretty sure I've been breaking the trigger. Hopefully this person lets me come in and use their shower. Not Sophie! We save Sophie. I have a briefcase so I can fake the ransom. 5,000. I don't know how to put credits in the thingy though. You can't tell me not to come in when we're trying to save your person. You're literally eating all of my money to try and help your Sophie. I don't know why you are like this. And of course there's no shower here. I don't know if toothpaste would even do anything if I could pick it up. You have 6 hours. I'm assuming that's not long remaining. Bathe in the sink. I tried. I turned the taps on. Wait. Enforcer Captain. We are trying to save the cop lord. And the cops didn't want to help. Which means it's probably another cop that did it. Dun dun dun. Here we go. Fat Duck fast food. Sophie's starting to notice. Nothing in particular there that's usable. Mints. You don't have a shower, so I'm doing this the hard way. Eat the stinky sock away. Why do you have a skull? Does perfume do anything? Yes, eat the perfume, thank you. Do I even get a face for Sophie? Probably not. EJ, so this would be the Sophie desk side. No. What if Sophie never existed? So I'm not seeing anything here to indicate Sophie actually lives here. Aside from the ransom note saying, hey, come back. Separate rooms. Tons of lipstick. Is this your fuck room? Metal wire? Maybe? Handcuffs would be safer than wire. And wait, did it? Tall mail. Okay. By 7:15 p.m., which would be 19:15. I have a lot longer than I thought for the other thing. It said till 8:30, not 18:30. That's a lot of objectives. Den, arrest, full name. We go to the basement, we put down the briefcase, they come to pick it up, we tag them, we run away and hopefully live, we follow them back to their hideout. Person's probably dead. We arrest them. Okay, so Fathom Zone Amber 001? It's probably not basement. Okay, tons of witnesses out here, it'll be great. I just need to find a phone accessible from this area. Power room, it's for tracing. Empty apartment, out in the yard. Person's house, person's house. Pawn shop, Ruby. Please let me actually in after I give you the password. Please fix everybody else who wouldn't talk to me. Camera. Don't need to worry about anything else yet, but we have access to that. And we can come back eventually to do the thing. You have a phone, right? No. Ugh. Of course you don't have a phone. And shell phones don't exist yet. Oh. I didn't see a scream from inside. They could be running from the other side of the world. Or not. I don't have money to bribe you. God damn it. Tracker, cuffs. I don't know where I can get the phone. Doo-dah, doo-dah. This is so far away. Eight, 6, 5, 5, 2, 4, 9. So I just need to wait over here and not be killed by whoever's going for that. Or getting tagged by that while being in a public space. Save. Okay. It is still there. This is the only way out, so if somebody walks around this corner, I can step over to see if it's picked up, but most likely they'll be coming from the stairs. This is always the most anxious part, because this is what breaks. Multiple people come down the stairs at once. Gross. Not the doctor person who just coughed and left. Not that person who just walked right by it. But previously, I would call and then put it down, or put it in the wrong spot, and then pick it up and put it down again, thinking they'd still be on their way. But putting it down, picking it up, putting it down again, I think is what's been breaking them. This time we confirmed head it down before calling, and we are not touching it, period. So it should work if this works without putting money in it. I don't know if there's a way to put money in a briefcase. I've never done that before. It said we needed 5K, and I've just over 1,000. So the option might only exist if I have the correct ransom. I don't know. It is still there. It's very hard to see, but right at the corner there I can see 2 gray verticals with a black slit. That's the briefcase. Of course, every monitor has different color settings independent of the game. So I can see it clearly on my main. I can effectively not see it on my secondary. It's a very busy hallway. Oh. That's the wrong one. Are we tracking the correct person? Yes. Good. So they are the yellow marker. So even if I lose sight of them, how am I getting wet here? I still have the tracker on them to catch up. Keep moving. Curious. Evening, what's your name? Do you know this person? You? What do you mean you haven't seen them around? Wasn't the person from the picture? How did I take a picture of a different person then? You're responding to the "do you know this person" quest though, so I could still talk to you and ask you about you. I just need to physically interact with the zigzagginess that is you. Sophie. A friend? Zigzagrius. I apparently paid you on accident. God damn it. So, torture lab grenades? There's grenades in this game? Okay. Starch Coal is paying them to kidnap and experiment on people. Neat. I barely saved this person, though. That only worked because I was here. You've got blood on the back of your head. Did they start to kill you? That would be Sophie, though. I've arrested the person. I have to just plot route to hand in. And hopefully by turning it in, it actually confirms the save because they're still alive when I have them arrested and turned in. I guess the theory is that they picked up the briefcase and immediately knew it weighed the wrong amount, so they could attack the person on site when they got back. If this doesn't work, I'm still gonna tag it because this is the closest I've ever done to a successful kidnapping. Check. We didn't arrest them, even though we literally arrested them. I had all goals there. We arrested them. We arrested them. We used our cuffs. We locked them up. They were tied to the ground. We arrested them. It's bullshit. Okay. And the street vendor works for another hour and a bit, so we can't do that. Tail and Acquire, is that available? No. I have a grenade. I'm curious. If I immediately spend this... Does not drop aggro. Noted. Okay. I need another job. Oh. I could do some demos for the 3 side jobs, get us closer to 10k, humiliation. We're not doing cheating, that's too long. So, demos, vandalism. Okay. Staff. Call phone number. Call phone number, so this one, ask staff. For a burger. Lee Street. Besides a dining cart. $5 fries. Search. Lee. Energize speeds up our health recovery. We now have a garbage. There's a trash can here. Briefcase was around here in that picture, I do believe. Wrong side of the wall. This one then. Yes. Of course it gives me a phone number. Such a runaround. Holy cow. Fingerprint B. We have not taken a single fingerprint. Dang. Initial K? I thought it was initial D. God damn it. Eh. So hard to click. D's jokes. Remember to take your meds. Outgoing at 1733 to Murphy. Briefcase, cuffs, and capacitor. Yari did. Hell yeah. Love us some titty skittles. It's not the one I... This is not the one I had done before. We're probably getting low on picks. $33 to $101. We need to resolve perp lives 101. Cause vandalism, take a photo. I don't know if a capacitor grenade can blow shit up. Of course, somebody's here and there's junk all over. I can throw a briefcase through a window. That'd do some damage. Easy. 1801 Murphy. That's here. That makes this dangerous because that guy's gonna wake up and call them if I'm not quick. We have not had the tail at Acquire yet. The arrest warrant, we're waiting for the person to go home because we already have the information. They're a freaking street vendor. Please be a door I can reach. You're not going to be a door I can reach. I like the suspense of not knowing what our timer's at. We are definitely over the hour by now. I took a photo of the blown up window and tagged it. That still counts. It's literally there. I took a photo I tagged the photo of where the briefcase was hidden. I took the photo. I did the thing. We just lose out on 100 money because it's bullshit. It's fine. We did it. I just clicked the wrong thing. Unfortunately, that's like half our money. Ugh. Scred 4, so we need 3 or 4 more jobs. Briefcase down here? Give me my money back. I forget which side of the wall we broke. Is that another vandalism, right? Or was it humiliation? It is vandalism. Having a nice heavy throwable is always good. Of course, it's the last side of the wall I check. Or somebody stole my briefcase. Somebody stole my briefcase. Got it. Rude. Hotel. Unless I threw it so hard it went off the edge of the world. Not likely. But in theory, possible? Uh-oh, we're thirsty, so we're gonna stop healing. If we get hurt again, that's very danger. Briefcase hidden at your feet. Fitzgerald, probably 4-0 something. 6th floor. Likes music. I guess I would have had to lose the briefcase anyways because we picked up a new one there. Floor 6 music is kind of vague, so this could take us a few doors opened. Question is how many, because I didn't look at the map. It's fine. I have to check them all. Three doors. Wait. Exactly 173. 206, so it's not you. Okay. I just happened to have the thing that made that easier. Cannot unscrew chandeliers. Chandeliers. It's a hammer. It looked like a sword for a second. 4735. No computer. Bathroom. Do not drink sink stuff. Was the name X? Must have been another thing. Interest music. Music, no glasses. Can't say there's anything in here that specifically says music, so I'm gonna move on. Why is there a person just there now, after not answering earlier? Hehehehe. I'm sorry, that was funny. I hate that I can't inspect you to see who the face you are having, though. That was a sentence I worded together. It almost sense. $194. Wrong height. Okay, so does somebody else live here with you? There's also nothing in here hinting at music per se. Videos 8407. Sync thing first because I can eat that and get rid of the VLove penalty so people are more likely to talk to me. You live alone. There's nothing in here, right? Find files. You live alone as well. Which means that it would be this location. I can throw the briefcase. We have made for some very silly things, but we just got a free katana, which is a sword. Hell freaking yeah. Oh, where do they live? Close, close, close. Map. Here. Evidence. Paste. Down. Resolve. Lives here. Actual picture of here. Thank you. Plot right. Oh, they died. Oh. No, the other person woke up. Or a neighbor realized they were incapacitated. Because explosives are silly. Like that. I could handcuff this guy just to be safe. Or leg it. This is Fitzgerald House. I need 5th floor. 4th floor. Oh! That person just did a 180 for no reason. I was not expecting that. I don't know if this undoes the damage that I did there. But we will not be getting this 10k crows. Because we're losing another huge chunk. It didn't even say how much I had to pay there. Am I that broke? Or did it just mean take everything? I have nothing left. Okay. And it took the diamond and the sword. I already had the sword locked in. That's fine. Rude, but fine. I don't think we're hitting the 10k, though. I should have just continued down that elevator and left. My plan was on the 4th floor to hit the light switch so the cameras wouldn't see me turn in the case, then leave. But of course, that person just spun around and hit-scanned me. Because why not? time has passed. That person should be home now. I can go arrest them as well. We're not going to hit the 10K. That's one thing I don't think I can do at this point because I took all of the easy diamonds. We sold 4 of them. And apparently that was the wrong person, even though we confirmed it wasn't the other 2 people on that floor. Alright. This run is dead. What time are we at? 1:22. Okay.